So pine trees legitimately improve my mental health. Like up here, we've got Jeffrey pines, sugar pines. I know how they all smell by the season. I think for sure running has always been the thing that has grounded me and kind of kept me sane, especially in these periods where my life has been really hectic, whether it's work or kids. Given the space that running has held in my life, it's of no surprise to me that I found the love of my life through running. My husband's name is Katie Grossman. He's also an ultrarunner. He's enjoyed a lot of success as a runner as well and is pretty competitive. We started sharing miles together, and sharing miles leads to sharing conversations. We were kind of heading the same general direction in life, and I can say, now that I've been through it, nothing is as life-altering as having children. Like it is, nothing looks the same anymore. One of the first things Dom and I did when we bought the cabin was put in this sign. The Angeles Crest 100 that starts in town is a 100-mile race that Dom and I have both run a bunch of times. I always feared what would happen if I ever got injured in a way that took running away from me. And that's exactly what ended up happening. I finished my last 100-mile race in 2017, got pregnant with my first daughter shortly after. In 2018, I started having some pelvic issues, had her in July of 2018. The pelvic issues didn't really resolve, but I started doing PT and things started to get better within the year. And then I got pregnant again. And during that pregnancy, I had a biopsy and was diagnosed with an invasive tumor on my rectus abdominis muscle, and had my second daughter earlier this year in 2021, and then 3 weeks later, they were operating on the tumor. So I've been in some form of physical therapy since 2018, and I've been working super hard, and it's been long and oftentimes not fun, but I'm finally starting to see the fruits of my labor and getting back to the trails, and that makes me so happy. We're really fortunate that we live up here in Wrightwood. We realized that the way that we were living in the city with training before work, maybe training on our lunch break, cross-training after work, also trying to drive to the mountains, like we just were never getting enough sleep, and we realized there was no way we could add kids on top of it. Something would have to give. Every day, the balance is different, but if we're always striving to be like, okay, I want to have time with my kids, I want to get the work done that is my responsibility. I work in advertising as a creative, and I want to be able to go for a run or a hike whenever I want, and I feel like overall we have that now, and that, I don't know, that's my version of balance. So trail running for me is a relationship just between me and nature and nobody else, and it brings me peace and clarity and purpose.